I woke up, looked at the new Black Clover chapter, and someone had died. What? Let's talk about it. The new Black Clover chapter is titled Prepared for Death, and that's the whole feel of the chapter. It's centered around death. It starts off with the Black Bulls committing to defend the ritual to their last breath, which might confirm my last prediction that someone is going to die. This battle starts with Damnatio summoning the Sword of Michael, which likely refers to the angel Michael. This hints at the existence of angels in Black Clover and possibly foreshadows that angels will play a role late in the series climax. This also suggests that the power of the paladins could be its own type of magic. Maybe it's a spell that every paladin can use, similar to how devils have devil power or devilish magic. The paladins might have angel power, or at least a fake version of it. But to be fair, the Sword of Michael is described like a sword of justice, which aligns with Damnatio's real magic, so we will have to see if other paladins also display angelic powers. The chapter mentions that Damnatio is now even stronger than a Supreme Devil, but Damnatio could only surpass a Supreme Devil if he's naturally incredibly strong, and the Paladin form helps him surpass his limits. However, that doesn't seem to be the case. Damnatio is indeed strong, but at best on the captain's level. Sure, his ability to completely drain your magic is scary, and if he had the tag spell up his sleeve all along, he will definitely be a force not to be underestimated, but being stronger than a Supreme Devil is just too much. He's not that special. There must be more to it than just the Paladin form, so just like with Sister Lily, he might have a Supreme Devil within him right now. Remember, Sister Lily was apparently stronger than a Supreme Devil because she was essentially Beelzebub on steroids. So theoretically, Asta must already be the new Devil King given how easily he beat Sister Lily. Unless for some reason Sister Lily didn't get all of Beelzebub's power. This could be possible because of the pact Beelzebub made with Zenon just before Zenon's death. There must be a reason why Tabata decided to include that detail. It seems like a few devils might have known about Lucius' plan. Despite appearing defeated, some have left subtle hints of secret plans. I'm slowly suspecting that the devils might be fooling Lucius. This could all be part of recreating the underworld's hierarchy by playing along with Lucius' plan. They ensured Lucifero's death. And we all saw how Adramelech spoke with Lucifero. That's not how you address a king. If Adramelech never respected Lucifero, why will the other devils? Even Lilith and Nama considered playing with Dante but backed down because of Lucifero. It didn't seem like respect, more like acknowledgement of his strength. That doesn't scream leadership to me, but disrespectful fear. And who knows, maybe devils aren't inherently evil. Remember, we initially thought the elves were evil until they suddenly weren't. And keep in mind, some devils are born in the underworld, and Liebe is evidence that not all devils are evil, just like Lysita said. Revealing humans as the true evil is far more poetic. But don't get me wrong, I wouldn't mind one of the Supreme Devils becoming the final villain. It doesn't mean they are all evil, or at least born evil. Who knows how the devils would be with a king like Liebe, someone with love and not hate. Can we really blame the devils for how they are raised? We have seen how much Nacht's devils have changed. They said Nacht showed them something they didn't even know existed. Maybe Lucifero was the only one pushing a hate-driven agenda, and the others just want to live or have different intentions. By playing along with Lucius' plan, they could get rid of Lucifero, so the war against humans can stop. But now they need to get rid of Lucius. If this is true, we must assume some devils might have done certain things in the manga that haven't been revealed yet. And yes, that's indeed the case. Tabata recently hinted at Adramelech having a plan that might differ from Lucius, something yet to be revealed. Then there's Beelzebub, who has a backup soul he can use at any time to manifest himself, now that he's free from Lily and Lucius' control. And we possibly have a 1,000-year-old secret involving Lucifugus, with the Black Sea in the Land of the Sun and the entire Yami clan if he is indeed the Devil of Darkness. If Tabata wants to introduce a big final twist in the story, Lucifugus could end up being the main villain. We have seen how Lucifugus can kill people without even lifting a finger. Then there's Astaroth, who must have foreseen this dark future hundreds of thousands of years before Lucius was even born. Naturally, if Astaroth trusted any devils, even just a few, he would have likely shared this with them. On top of that, we have Yami's Devil Heart, which could possibly be another devil, perhaps even Belphegor. And who knows how many other curses Megicula might have placed in the real world that she could use in the same way she used Aesir and Lolopechica. She never trusted the Dark Triad or Lucifera to begin with. If the devils have a secret plan, it's clear that Lucifera along with the Dark Triad didn't know about it. It really seems like there's something going on behind the scenes, and who knows if Astaroth is not Asta's father, then maybe he is not a good devil either. He might even be the final villain. Imagine if all the remaining devils found a way to use Lucius' paladin power to transform themselves into true angels. Not some mixed human version. Imagine how powerful that true angel form would be. That would be the biggest plot twist ever. Just picture Beelzebub in his true angel form. Anyway, based on my theories, all devils are taken except for Asmodeus and Baal. Since Baal is the master of blacksmiths, as I discussed in one of my previous videos, he can likely create many weapons. It's quite possible that Damnatio is actually possessed by Baal, one of the supreme devils. Thanks to the paladin form, Damnatio might be stronger than Baal himself. If this is true, then my theory that Baal might possess a unique weapon that Asta could steal as his next weapon might come true. We then see Grey effectively reviving or rather reconstructing the Black Bulls, which implies they are nearly dying all the time. Without Grey and Sekre, they are dead. The possibility of one of them dying is indeed high, aligning well with the final saga and my theory. In order for the number of paladins to grow, they have to kill humans. This is because Lucius cast a spell on the whole world, causing every dead soul to automatically turn into a paladin. This is the Undying Body spell. Just like zombies, they can die. We are still waiting for the first paladin to awaken, likely Jack. Next we see a double spread of the Black Bulls attacking at once. Well, what can I say, they are the best squad for a reason. They give Damnatio quite a hard time. Damnatio once again raises a death flag by referring to them as a suicide squad. He quickly realizes that they are still alive largely due to Grey and Gosh. So naturally he aims to kill them first. And that's exactly what he does. Remember my last prediction where I guessed that either Grey or Charmy would be the first to die? Well, here we go. At this point it's pretty clear they're in love with each other. He protects her, she protects him. This is true love, not some random and weird shonen shipping. This is the real deal. In any case, it certainly seems like both of them are on the brink of death. We are then shown a brief scene from the Land of the Sun. Asta is in shock, and for the first time Rio looks truly scared. The final page depicts the Black Bulls essentially on the edge of death, looking like zombies clawing their way back to life. This is Tabata's way of showing just how close they are to dying. Sekre stands out in the scene as she's activating some kind of rune magic spell. You can never be too sure with Sekre and the Black Bulls. For some reason, Sekre knows forbidden magic, which often involves runes as we have seen before. This scene definitely looks like it could involve a forbidden spell. It doesn't have to be forbidden magic. Given Sekre's ability, it could simply be a sealing spell, just like the one she used on Asta when he defeated Zagreus. This is particularly important now as Grey is no longer able to heal the others, and Vanessa can only deflect the attacks, not heal them. Charmy can only restore mana, not life force, and while Sekre might be able to seal the wounds, she can't heal them. Things are looking pretty bad, and it kind of reminds me of the Valhalla spell, where everyone is basically already dead, just kept alive by some sort of effect. This once again suggests that there could be more death in the Black Bull squad, leading to more new paladins that the surviving Black Bulls will have to deal with. starting with Gray and Ghost. It would be quite the show if Asta had to fight Damnatio along with all the other Black Bull members, except for the ones responsible for the gate. That is Vanessa and Finral. We already know that these three have a very unique fighting style, which makes this prediction even more likely. But of course, it doesn't have to be all of them, maybe just Ghost and Gray would be enough. So what do you think of this review and the new Black Clover chapter? Let me know in the comments. And if you want to see more Black Clover content, then subscribe to this channel with the notification bell activated. Thank you for watching and see you next time. Bye.